Hello friends, welcome to News Beats News. Today we're going to tell you about Trump invites a new fight with Democrats over 2020 budget, seeks $8.6 billion for wall. Some details with you. The Trump administration is headed for a budget clash with Congress. With calls of deep domestic spending cuts, the lawmakers are likely to ignore as the nation's debt reaches record level. On Monday, President Donald Trump is set to deliver his budget roadmap with the promise to balance the budget in 15 years, making the first time he will unveil spending proposal under a divided government with Speaker Nancy Pelosi at the helm of Democratic-controlled House, and he is expected to face fierce resistance to serve proposed cuts on education, health, and environmental protection. The White House is proposing $2.7 trillion in spending cuts, according to new details released Sunday evening, following a directive by the president to reduce spending by 5% across federal agencies. Expect for defense spending a part of its budget plan for fiscal year 2020, which begins on October 1. The proposed cuts come just as Congress will need to decide yet again this year whether to lift spending caps put into place by law in 2011. Long-term policy protections, according to the White House, show that policy proposals in the budget would put the U.S. on track balance the budget of 2034. Earlier on Sunday, the White House official confirmed Trump will ask for $8.6 billion for a border wall and an additional $3.6 billion in military construction funds to pay back monies that the administration hope will be spent this year that the president redirected by executive authority. Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said that Sunday that Trump will not get the $8.6 billion he plans to request for a wall. President Trump added nearly $2 trillion to out deficit with tax cuts for the wealthy and large corporations, and now it appeals his budget asks for the American people to pay the price, said Yermouth. With such cuts to essential programs and services that would leave our nation less safe and secure, the Trump budget is as dangerous as it is predictable. Traditionally, the White House releases its budget proposal to Congress by the first Monday in February, but it was delayed this year due to shutdown. In late February, Trump acting budget chief historic cuts that directionary spending and rolls out plans to employ a war contingency as a maneuver to get around to defense budget limit. The level of borrowing is unsustainable and is one of the largest threats to our nation's economy. It's been unclear whether the 5% cut would be in addition to the 9% cut that would be forced by the budget cap set to kick in or for the 2020 fiscal year. Share your comment on this news as well. If you like